I feel kind of like a compass with this series where I'm doing sort of a half moon around the wall system. But this is so good. Try to do it barefoot if you can. All I want you to do is take some steps, and because you're being pulled backwards the whole time, right? So I'm making this look easier than what it is. And then this is even harder. I want you to take a step and then lift the right leg. Step and lift, and then coming back, lift the left leg. So you might have to gather yourself a little bit. Try to get that knee up at least as high as your waist. And then I want you to do the old balance beam move where you're trying to put one foot in front of the other and walk around it, and then try to do this backwards. If you're doing this with a client, of course, make sure you watch them like a hawk very closely. Exercise is counterproductive if you get hurt while you're exercising. And then you need to switch hips. Okay, so now it's on the right hip. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had a little accident the other day. I've got a huge bruise on the back of my leg. Now you notice, because I'm telling you. And I am so thankful for my physicality, for my durability, because if I didn't stay in shape, it could have been a lot worse. So now I want you to face the wall. By the way, that's just another benefit of staying in shape, right, that we forget about. When you have an accident, you're just much less likely to be down and out if you're in shape to begin with. And so we're stepping out and bringing that knee up. Got to try this one. All right, you guys, I'm working these hips today by having a side load and doing kicks in the sagittal plane. So, that leg that is doing the kicks is working hard, of course. But what's really working hard is that stabilizing leg that's planted. So what you want to do is make sure you do both legs in both directions. And, if you don't have this quite yet, and you see how cumbersome it can be, you need to go over to the wall and hold on. So I'm going to do that next. But basically, this is just so good for your balance and also, building stable knees, hips, and ankles. And so, and if you can have this in your home or your office like I do, you can work out barefoot, which you can really reconnect with the ground with your feet and build strong feet with this. Probably my favorite feature of our wall system is the fact that you can use the same resistance for different movements just by adjusting your feet to get the right amount of resistance you need and also to change the movement. So we're doing some frontal plane exercises here today. This one here is pushing across, so that's my chest and shoulder being worked there, and I'm trying not to rotate my shoulders. And now with that same band, I'm trying to pull it back behind me. All right, so this is a rotator cuff move. So let's go back to the beginning where we're doing lateral raises. You saw this at the beginning on the other arm. Taking it right across, and now I'm taking that same raise behind me. And this isolates that lateral head of that shoulder even more. And then of course I'm pushing across with the left arm, trying not to rotate. See, I've got my arm across me there to hold my shoulders sideways, and now I'm pulling it back behind me.